Hello, this is My Earphones Broken. Welcome to my channel. Today we are reviewing the EARFREE i5 earbuds from ROSESELSA. Initially, I thought ROSESELSA was a new brand, but according to the official introduction, it is actually a brand for Rose Techniques. This model is essentially the ultimate upgrade of the EARFREE i3, having skipped over the EARFREE i4 entirely to arrive at the EARFREE i5. If I were another major brand, they may have released an intermediate EARFREE i4 version. However, those familiar with this brand know that it has always focused on significant innovative upgrades rather than making incremental improvements. So, how do these earbuds actually perform? This time, in order to do a better understanding of these earbuds, I also prepared the EARFREE i3. I will conduct a comparative test based on 7 aspects: appearance, craftsmanship, noise cancellation, call test, latency, battery life, and sound quality. Now, let's get started. First, let's talk about the EARFREE i5. There haven't been significant changes in the appearance of the EARFREE i5. It retains the same design as the previous EARFREE i3. It's not just similar, it's practically identical. However, the middle brush panel has been removed and the reset button has been relocated next to the charging port. At the bottom of the charging case, one of the most notable differences between the EARFREE i5 and the EARFREE i3 is the material of the charging case. The EARFREE i5 now features a metal shell, which we'll discuss in more detail later. Moving on to the earbuds themselves, the craftsmanship of the EARFREE i5 is more refined compared to the EARFREE i3. The transition between each part are smoother, and there are no protruding small lines. The sound outlets and silicone tips have been changed to an oval shape to better fit in the ear canal. Additionally, the tone mesh is thinner and more even, and the silicone ear tips now include an isolation mesh. The length of the EARFREE i5 seems slightly longer than that one on the EARFREE i3. The charging interface has also been changed from C-shaped contact to a round dot. As for the EARFREE i3, aside from the different reset button and the middle brush panel on top, the rest of its appearance might seem a bit rough in comparison. Regarding the craftsmanship, the EARFREE i3 received a lot of criticism, but it seems that those suggestions have been taken to heart with the EARFREE i5. Significant improvements have been made. For instance, the charging case hinge has been completely redesigned to feature a true hidden hinge with a recessed design, making it easier to retrieve the earbuds. The stems of the earbuds have been changed from a cylindrical shape to a slightly rounded rectangle, making them easier to wear and remove without slipping. The material has been upgraded from the original ABC plastic coating to an aluminum alloy metal shell. Additionally, the charging case has undergone a sandblasting treatment to prevent it from becoming greasy and leaving fingerprints, which is a feature I really appreciate. Finally, the molding is much more precise, and this can be clearly seen in the overall finish and fit of the EARFREE i5. These improvements in build quality demonstrate a significant setup from the EARFREE i3 noise cancellation. For our noise cancellation test, I used pink noise as the noise source, with the volume set at 80 dB, which is the limit for occupational noise hazard prevention. I tested both earbuds under these conditions, and the results are shown in the following noise cancellation graph. The EARFREE i5 achieves a maximum noise reduction depth of 43 dB with an average depth of around 38 dB. The noise reduction bandwidth reached about approximately 4000 Hz. In comparison, the previous generation EARFREE i3 had an average noise reduction of 28 dB and bandwidth of 3000 Hz. These represent significant improvement in both depth and frequency range for the EARFREE i5. Call test. Next, let's move on to the call test. Please listen and experience the difference for them, and pay attention to aspects such as clarity, background noise suppression, and overall sound quality during the call.
This is a call test of the EARFREE i3. This is a call test of the EARFREE i3. This is a call test of the EARFREE i5. This is a call test of the EARFREE i5.
Latency. For the latency test, we used the latency test software to measure the total latency of the phone system and the Bluetooth earbuds. By subtracting the system latency from the total latency, we can determine the actual latency of the earphones. The results are as follows. Since today's earbuds are all primarily designed for music, their latency performance is relatively average. The final result shown that the latency for all these earbuds is generally on the higher side. However, this latency is still within an acceptable range for typical music listening and casual use. Battery life. For battery life test, I use a straightforward method. The earbuds were connected to a phone, the volume was set to 50%, active noise cancellation was turned off, and the protocol was set to SBC. I played a test audio track for a loop. The result is as follows. EARFREE i3 single earbud battery life 9.8 hours, total battery life 49.7 hours. EARFREE i5 single earbud battery life 9.9 hours, total battery life 50.1 hours. The results indicate that both models perform closely to their specified battery life. For the EARFREE i5 being a test unit without an official standard, the results still fall within the expected range. The variance for the EARFREE i5 stated battery life was less than a half hour, which is within the normal margin of error for such test. Sound quality. Finally, it's time for Audio Cloud. Please put on your earbuds and carefully evaluate sound quality.
Myself down to the bottom. Here is no place to hide and no one can call me. My name is so dirty, call me dirty girl. You made me a sinner, so I'm on my own. Falling apart, but I'm stopping to lose. I'm clumsy and now you call me a loser. La 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 la. La 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 la. La 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 la. I swear you can call me a loser. La 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 la. La 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 la. La 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 la. I swear you can call me a loser.
After listening, my initial impression of the EARFREE i5 is its sound quality performance is significantly improved. In comparison, the previous EARFREE i3 feels like an 80% complete product, whereas the EARFREE i5 feels in the missing 20% part. Not only has the sound quality improved, but there have also been substantial upgrades in noise cancellation, craftsmanship, and appearance. If the EARFREE i5 is priced below $90, I can confidently say that its sound performance can surpass same price of TWS earbuds. Okay, that's it. If you like this video, please leave a comment, feel free to like and share, and subscribe to my channel. I'll continue to bring you reviews of earphones. See you next video.